Hi everyone, it's Clyde here. Firstly, Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had a wonderful break. Hope you were able to take time off, relax, recharge, and I'm looking forward to working with you all again in 2020. So, my first finance video for you this year is all about how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. So if come New Year's, most people review their finances, and if you're living paycheck to paycheck, then this video is for you. So the first thing to help you to stop living paycheck to paycheck is know your numbers. Know your numbers. When you know your numbers, it will help you immensely to get on top of your finances. So when I talk about knowing your numbers, I'm talking about know your total assets, know your total liabilities, know your net worth, know your incomes, know your expenses, really know your numbers in great detail. So if someone was to ask you, how much do you spend on this every single month, you'll know it straight away. I highly recommend you to know your numbers. It is extremely important because it will be the basis for moving forward. It's the one thing that will help you, or the most important thing that will help you to get on top of your finances. So know your numbers. The second thing to stop living paycheck to paycheck is reduce your expenses. You know your numbers, you know what your income is, you know what your expenses are. When you know what your expenses are, you know what you're overspending on. So many people have absolutely no idea where their money goes. I sit with a lot of people and I ask them, so where's your money going? And most of them would say, I don't know. It's because they don't know their numbers. When you do your when you do your budget, when you do your expenses, you write them all down, you'll know the areas that you're overspending. And when you're overspending on certain areas, straight away you can cut those expenses. So the second thing is reduce your expenses. If you know your expenses, you know what you're overspending, reduce them straight away. And finally, the third thing to help you to stop living paycheck to paycheck is pay off all your personal debts as fast as possible. Personal debts, credit cards, personal loans have interest rates in the high teens, even in the 20s. And so when you know your numbers, you reduce your expenses, you will have surplus income. And when you have surplus income, all that income needs to be paid or needs to be used to pay off those expenses. Start off with the expenses that has the highest interest rates, and then put all your focus on reducing that as fast as possible. And then when you finish that, move on to the next debt, and then the next debt after that. And I promise you, if you follow that process, you'll be on top of your finances very, very quickly. So, they're my 3 tips to help you stop living paycheck to paycheck. Number 1, know your numbers. Number 2 is reduce your expenses. And finally, number 3 is to put all your energy, all your focus, and pay off those personal debts. If you need any help at all with any of this, especially when it comes to budgeting and getting on top of your finances, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help where I can. Just put your contact details in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to get in contact with you and help you with your budgeting. Any other questions, any other topics that you'd love for me to talk about, also please put them in the comments below, and I will promise I'll get back to you, and I'll definitely do some future videos based on some of those topics that you would like me to talk about. And finally, remember, I'm dedicated to helping you take actionable steps today for a better financial tomorrow. See you next time. Bye.